We're live. All right. Well, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the All-Star Race. Welcome to post-race. Not post-race. I have to do that too. But welcome to the watch party.
Post-race? We ain't even dropped the green
Hey, who's someone who's ready for bed? I'm okay with it saying post-race. All right, here we go. All-Star Race. Wyatt Watson, Mike Neff, Trey Lyle. We're all here. We're going to watch it with you. Leave your comments in the comment section, the Frontstretch Garage. Gentlemen, we are in the greatest month of racing. We've had a busy couple of days. Indy 500 qualifying, obviously. Check out the great content at FS Open Wheel all month long. We had Christian Hardy, Michael Massey there for IndyCar qualifying. Shout out to Robert Schwartzman, a rookie on the pole here. Do we even have a rookie in this field? I don't think so. So we can't have a rookie win this race because SVG is not in the race and
Riley Herbst.
Riley Herbst is not in this race, so we can't have that. But we could have a first-time winner, I guess, which would be sort of that of the All-Star race.
We could totally have Harrison Burton win this race.
I guess so.
Or Noah Gragson.
No, Noah's been in the All-Star race. This is his third one because he keeps getting the fan vote.
But he would be his first-time winner.
Yes, that is correct.
Which is what I thought we were saying.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing for Carson Hocevar or John Hunter Nemechek.
Or no. I almost said Josh Berry. Good grief.
All right, boys. So we all have to give out picks for this. So I figured we would do that now. So who'd you pick for the All-Star race? Neff?
I picked Christopher Bell.
Mr. Watson? Oh, how about this? Give your pick for the group, and then you also obviously host Through the Gears. So what was the betting angle on this? How'd you take from that?
So for the group, I'm just gonna go Christopher Bell straight up. I mean, I'd take his 3-1 odd that he has right now, but I'd also put a little on Brad Keselowski on the poll in case he pulls away. He's 10-1. He's 10-1 pre-race, about a year and a half there. For the show, however, I picked Joey Logano. He was at 9-1 early in the week. He's still about 8.5-1 before we go green. Kyle Larson fell all the way down to 12-1. He's starting from the rear, but just taking his odds and how great he's been, if he can get up through the field and win this thing, he'd be 12-1. And I had 3 units on him there too. So Josh Berry's my underdog though, 40-1.
Was it KFB 12-1 as well?
He might be 12-1 now, but he was. I think he was much lower, like 30-1 to start the week. 33-1's kind of been his range. Maybe because it's not a full field.
His biggest challenge is not the freaking speed.
His biggest challenge is not wrecking in any of these races, it seems like.
Or speeding. They shoot themselves in the foot more than any other team out
here. I really like that East Carolina University scheme on Brad Keselowski.
I'm going to say it's a Lakers scheme.
It looks like a Lakers scheme. I agree.
Go Pirates. Go Pirates. So who's your pick there, Mr. Lyle?
Because you can't pass the short tracks. I went Brad Keselowski.
There will be pass.
I think it's a great.
We're going to have at least 3
literally.
pit stops.
Okay, so we had what? We had 3 restarts in the open. The car that was first stayed first and went away. That was SCG at the start. Then you had Hocevar win the race off pit road, and he got the lead. And then there was that one caution for Herbst, and he kept the lead and rode away. So,
yep.
Do I have faith? Absolutely not. By the way, shocker, Kyle Larson has to go to the rear, but he qualified 20th. So, hey, good news. Kyle Larson for sure is going to attempt the double. It appears
he gained a spot.
It appears the weather will be good.
Oh yeah, I'll be good.
You don't know.
Also, by the way, shout out to Alex Gintz as well, who's also at Indianapolis today as well.
And Brian Nolan and Dalton Hopkins will be there during the week. So Indy might burn.
Oh yeah, no, it will burn.
But yeah, but Mr. 500 miles for everything. Do you think NASCAR should implement a 4-lap qualifying instead of a 1-lap qualifying?
I would like to see it for the 600. I don't want to see it every weekend, but I'd like to see him do it for the 600.
Knew he was going to say something about it.
I think it'd be cool, but I don't want to see it every weekend. I do want to see 2 rounds of qualifying. I miss that.
They do that at some tracks.
No, it used to be in NASCAR. They would qualify on Friday and again on Saturday.
Really?
Yeah, way back when.
I did not know that. Dropping a little nugget of information.
Yeah,
well, he is an old man for a reason.
One of the greatest nuggets of information was when NASCAR came to Indy for the first time, and they had qualifying, and 150,000 people showed up. The NASCAR dudes were freaking out. Like, we usually have 150 people here to watch us qualify, and
that was the coolest part. I know we're prepping for the race. There's not much to talk about. They're just doing their little checks. But when Schwartzman got out of the car after that mega, like he rookie on the pole, and they understand. You have this guy from Israel was basically on the F1 path for most of his life, goes into this Italian team in their first event. There's like no American connection whatsoever. This is an Italian team that has mainly done F2, F3, and open and endurance racing. Their first year in IndyCar, and he gets the pole, and it's like as if the most popular driver in the sport won a race. Like, that's how the fans reacted to him, because they understood how big of a moment it was. And so
never ran an oval race either.
Never ran an oval race, and was like,
that's the great part.
And he was 240 flat out into turn 1.
Nice. What? 240? Oh my god!
He got to 240.
Good grief! I know he was 238 going into turn 3 on that first lap. That was incredible.
He got to 240, and that's insane.
Wow. With that hybrid package on, and it's for you guys who aren't IndyCar fans, the cars are 100 pounds heavier. That's why it's so impressive. There's a 232.78 mile an hour 4-lap run. That's incredible.
Hey, look, there's things that Mike Neff hates on the race car that keep the car on the racetrack.
Yeah. Spoilers.
But they're talking about how we're down to 1,050 pounds of downforce on the back of the car. How about we take the spoiler off on short
I completely forgot about the manufacturer showdown. I'm not gonna. I completely forgot that was going on.
So the lowest community, but like, okay, question. How do they determine? Because like, there's less Toyotas than Chevys. So like, wouldn't Toyota naturally have the
disadvantage?
The advantage, because it's the lowest score wins. So,
but don't they just count like 3 teams or 5 teams?
I don't know.
It's beyond me.
I think it's 5 cars from each team, like the top 5 Chevys, top 5 Fords, top 5 Toyotas.
Right. I mean, that's fair because the Toyotas have mostly better teams. Where Chevy's got some.
All right. So the promoter's caution is what, after lap 100, right?
Anytime after lap 100
before
to
lap
220.
Before lap 220.
All right.
But if there's a caution after lap 200, then
that counts.
Then it counts as the promoters.
Caution at lap 1 over under. The promoter's caution will waive at 175.5.
Over.
Way over.
I don't know about way over. I think it's going to be about 185. I don't know that.
I was thinking about lap 187.
I think I'm going to go over to. Okay, let me fix my line then. 199.5. We'll make 200 the more.
Under.
I'll go over.
I think they want to go under because I don't think they want to have it taken out of their hands. And if you get a caution after 200, then it doesn't fly. So they want it to be something that they actually get to do.
All right. So if I would a better line be 180.5 or 179.5?
I 180.
That's a much better line.
So 179.5.
Yeah, 180 is good.
I still haven't got that yet. Will's tuning in.
Going over,
NASCAR Will has been keeping up.
NASCAR Will.
Thank you, man.
NASCAR Will.
We appreciate you that.
Hi, Will.
Whoa, here comes. Oh my goodness.
Ross tried to make it interesting on lap 1.
We have other people making it interesting here.
Well, reminder, folks, you're behind. Oh, Joey Logano.
That's why I'm saying someone.
3 wide, and Kez is gone, and he's just going to lead all these laps. All right.
No, he's not.
Anyway,
I don't know about that.
Go
179 and a
Logano, go.
half.
I don't know.
Over. I'll take over. We're all hitting the over because we're
unless they kick each
degenerates.
other out.
Oh,
We're still green.
3 wide. 3 wide.
Yo, okay.
Contact.
Okay, North Wilkesboro. Okay.
Are we gonna? Can we have a fight again?
Okay.
3 wide.
We could have a fight. I don't know if we will.
Okay.
By the way, we forgot to talk about the $1 million. I know you mentioned that earlier, and we were saying that we should be more
needs
than
to be
that.
$3
but we
million.
never really. You know what it needs to be? Every driver has to put up $10,000 of their own money, and it is winner take all. The fact that they never bring up in this thing is second place gets like $600,000. It ain't like you're having a crappy payday if you come in second.
I will say that's I like that idea, but like for example, then that would prevent Harrison Burton from doing it. And I know it's Harrison. I know it's Harrison Burton. You're laughing, but Harrison Burton winning at Daytona deserves to be in the All-Star race. And basically, you said $100,000. I bet he's not making $100,000 this season.
Here we go. Fight for the lead.
$10,000 a driver.
Okay. Well, he might be able to do that, but
you're going to be paying $2 million to win.
Joey Logano inside of Brad Keselowski.
Still side by side here.
So that's just my only qualm with it, but I do think it needs to be increased.
I promise Harrison Burton
because I also think if you increase it and give teams a chance to like actually make money from it, because it's not like the driver's getting the whole 1 million,
right?
Which is always fun when they say you're a millionaire now.
Yeah, drivers don't get anything.
So, you know, I think if you make it big enough where teams like if teams win it, they make a decent amount of money from it. They're gonna be more willing to like do your bring what you got, that sort of stuff.
Well, that was why the whole open rule book thing didn't fly, because
they would have basically costed themselves a car.
$5 or $7 million to put a car together you're never going to use again. It didn't make sense. If they had picked one thing and said you can tweak the engine, or you can tweak the geometry in the front end, or you can tweak the aero in the back or something, then it would have been worth trying.
I think
just saying you can tweak whatever the hell you want, it didn't work.
Tweak just ride heights, like come in as high or as low as you want.
Guys, 10 laps into this race, we've had a side-by-side battle for the lead for like 5 or 6 laps in a row here between Keselowski and Joey Logano. By far, this is the best racing I've seen at North Wilkesboro since its return.
No, the first year when they had the rain tires,
I've seen since the Open, man.
This is the first time on the dry that I've seen really good racing here.
The Open got good like for
in the All-Star race.
Now you got to throw the caveat in there. I get you now.
He's like throwing like 6 or 7 caveats in there.
Now, how about what's going on here? Chase Elliott actually looking racy.
William Byron, too, on his teammate on the outside. They're fighting.
Yeah, but Byron's won races this year. Chase Elliott can't beat out his own cattle.
I don't get why Fox. Well, I guess because they're not going to have the Coke 600. They don't have Larson on the Indy 500 graphic, but they still should probably have Larson on the Indy 500 graphic. Because
we got pack racing in North Wilkesboro.
While you watch, it's tandem racing.
No, tandem racing is when they.
It is funny. You have teammates side by side in row 2, and then former teammates side by side in the first row.
True statement.
But Brad's in the best lane.
I was watching a.
I don't know. Logano keep in touch in the bottom.
But as we've seen,
he's got to miss the bump coming out of 4. That's the hard part.
As we've seen, the top groove is just better. So eventually it's going to win out.
Oh yeah.
These tires suck.
I was watching a reel the other day when they were doing a replay of when the drivers used to be able to talk to each other. Yeah, was so awesome.
I always see highlights of them from the tandem days.
And Brad clears them.
See, and
they're still Logano's still dipping in side by side.
Bumper ahead. Logano had his bumper ahead. but now Brad cleared him again.
He has Logano can get his bumper head in like the middle of 3 and 4, but Brad almost clears him going into Brad cleared him there. Like he clears him coming out of
he clears him there now.
Yeah.
And we're going to commercial after. Oh no, they're gonna do nonstop. Nice. Or side by side, whatever they call it.
Now the one thing I want to see is Joey gonna fade? Because the thing we've seen is like if you run that bottom,
you abuse your stuff and then you end up dropping back.
Yeah, but the weird part is it's not like it's thread, it's heat. So you abuse the heat in it. You get it too hot, you can bring it back.
Right.
And I mean, at least it's something. But
Suarez and Reddick getting after it.
Well, they're getting after it.
I think Reddick could give him a run today. He was really strong in his heat.
Well, we think about that, but
Go
you look
again.
at.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at a photo of someone just staring at Bob Pocker. Sorry.
You're good.
But I was saying is we go back and you talk about the 45 and 23 were both good in practice, and then you look at the 23. I mean, he had second for a minute. That was more because of a pit stop, and then he couldn't pass.
The Fox ticker at the top has Justin Allgaier still up there.
Did it?
They're just prepping for the Coke 600, even though they're not doing it.
He is still up there. That's hilarious. Nice QA there, Fox. Good work. Somebody point that out.
One more race, boys.
Somebody
got
point
one
that
more
out.
Race.
Somebody point that out to our peerless leader. He will flip out about that.
He's a little busy right now.
Mr. Graphic.
Come on round the bend.
Oh, please stop. Please stop.
It's a great song.
It's a great song.
Ryan Blaney fighting.
It's horrible when they're running around in an old Chevelle.
Hey, it's a Tylenol Band-Aid song.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I bet you that old Chevy is faster than those Cup cars around in Charlotte.
I doubt it.
I got Chris Buescher on a top 10 for those who follow me on Twitter.
I got Buescher for a top 10 until about 30 to go, and then he'll be backwards at the start-finish line, just like he was at Martinsville.
I got...
It was
Austin
so great.
Dillon,
We were talking about him. We were talking about him during the Martinsville race
14th,
and how good he was running, and then he's turned around backwards at the start-finish line like 2 laps later. I do like Dillon on short tracks just because his dirt racing roots come out. Especially a track like this that has lanes that'll run top to bottom and you got to search for speed.
You know who's not hooked up and hasn't been hooked up all weekend? Denny Hamlin. Started at the back.
Has been running like he has been running like a bag of hammers all weekend long.
Maybe his team doesn't care about the race.
Logano is putting the pressure here on Brad Keselowski. It's so tough to pass here, though. If Logano gets by Keselowski, it might be.
That's why I took the guy who's in first.
This is so much like Richmond. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's but with not the tire fall off.
Oh, there's tire fall off, just not as much as there should be.
They're also on the same tire.
And I get why they had to repave it when they I'm glad they did 1 year on the old surface, but I get why they had to repave it.
I didn't. It's not like it was.
I did. It was pretty.
It wasn't like it was coming up in chunks.
Shout out to Dover.
Yeah, man. Dover was the one that the entire section of pit road blew up, wasn't it? When
I just remember 1 year someone ran over a chunk.
Oh yeah, Jeff Gordon took one through the grill.
Yeah,
was a
I
big
thought that was at Martinsville.
But no, they were blowing off pit lane with a jet dryer, and literally like an 8x8 section of concrete blew up out of the freaking ground. It was insane.
That's why you probably you're not seeing many concrete tracks anymore.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. It was Jamie McMurray who ran over something at Dover, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that's a shame.
part of the track.
Cal freaking Busch running in 7.
IndyCar would be cool at Dover.
I would.
They did that.
Did they?
I believe they did.
I want IndyCar to go back to Richmond.
That was awesome. I would love to see that too. You know where else I want to see IndyCar go? Talladega. I would love to see them at Talladega. They would never do it because it would just be
like 300 miles.
Texas. It'd be like Texas that year. They canceled the race because they were getting such bad.
Yeah, 2002, right?
Dudes were like climbing out of their car and falling over because their vertigo was so bad.
Because they would go. How fast do you think they would go?
Oh, it'd be like 250.
Yeah, it would be like Indy on steroids.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
I mean, remember ages ago, Rusty Wallace went 236 in a stock car. They took the restrictor plates off the stock car.
I think they could do Talladega. Might be too big. They could do Daytona.
Nah, I don't think so. I think it'd still be way.
Well, they could do the road course at Daytona.
Well, yeah, but screw that. I don't want to see this stupid road course.
Yeah, if they're not going to willing to do Pocono, I don't think they're going to be willing to do Talladega. But I think that would be cool. I think Charlotte would be cool. 1.5 miles.
Absolutely, but they ain't going back there. Not after people died.
Yeah.
Which, that was another interesting one. I had a buddy of mine was at that race, and he called me that night and told me that people had died, and I'm like, that's why they put the caveat on the back of your ticket that it said your own risk. Yeah. And he said they didn't have that printed on the ticket that year. I'm like, ooh, that just cost Charlotte a bunch of money.
So we got 2/10 Logano's faster that lap.
2/10.
18.98 to 19. Well, now because
Kezlowski
was faster. Hundredths, whatever.
By the way, Mr. Lyle, I did not see the end of the Grand Prix this morning. Did Mr. Verstappen hang on to it?
He did.
Oh, Verstappen cooked the field.
Did you see?
I would argue
that was awesome.
That was an awesome move. I think he just.
Move.
I don't know if it was cooked the field. He just had the strategy fall perfectly for him where he got a big lead.
Our boy
no one could touch him.
Come in ninth again.
I mean, he was up by 18 seconds.
Yeah, but that was because the virtual safety car got him up by 18 seconds where he had a cheap pit stop.
Gotcha.
That's why he got the 18-second lead.
And then he still won by like 6 seconds.
Yeah, but that was more because Norris had to battle Piastri.
So Hamilton's tire strategy paid off then because he was on hard tires to start.
There was a virtual safety car and a safety car, so it all fell perfectly for him.
Yeah, for Lewis,
Albon 5th, Leclerc 6th. Where's the top 6?
I'm about to say Yuki Tsunoda was able to go from the pit lane to a top 10 and
nice.
I can't
so
remember. So
Logano cooled his stuff down there, and now he's making a run at him again. Look at the glow on Hamlin's brake rotors. 20
Good grief! Yeah, you're right.
That's crazy.
He's struggling.
Oh my God! There's an actual Joey Logano fan.
And commercial.
Terrible.
Look at those.
Dude, there's a lot of Joey Logano fans, dude.
I know. I was just kidding.
Lots of them. Now we got an NBA commercial.
Yes.
Somebody cares.
Thunder in 6. Knicks in 6. Thunder Knicks.
Check out Alex Kidd's Twitter.
I honestly think that the Pacers are going to beat the Knicks in 7, but it'll be Pacers. And the great thing about that is it's going to happen at MSG.
What's going to happen at MSG?
The Pacers are going to win in 7 in the final games at MSG. It'll be a throwback to the Reggie Miller days.
No, my favorite part about that is that I'm glad that TNT's final series is Knicks Pacers, that iconic rivalry, and Reggie Miller's going to be on the call for it.
Oh yeah.
So the odds there's going to be an F Reggie Miller chant in game 1 is like minus $1 billion.
Oh God, yeah.
Because when they were doing it last year, they did it last year when TNT would call the games and he's calling it. They would just in the middle of the game go, say that.
Yeah,
guarantee that.
F Reggie Miller. That's going to be cinema. I'm so excited for that.
Well, that was a
Oh my
horrible
gosh.
mask.
I'm excited for the other side too. If did the Thunder beat the Nuggets?
Yeah, by like
No.
40.
God bless.
They beat the
Really?
brakes off of them.
I hope
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards kicks their ass. No,
It won't happen. The Thunder are the best team in the league.
Nah,
I
the
don't know
Nuggets
about
took
that.
them to 7.
Yeah. Oh, man, the team with the best player in the world was hard to
And
eliminate.
nobody else.
I'm just saying.
And a coach that they hired just before the playoffs started.
Well,
That's
he was
impressive.
he was their assistant all year. I mean, he was not like just they
No,
pulled
Jokic was
what the
coaching that
Bucks
team.
pulled what the Bucks did and just hired Doc out of the TV booth.
Jokic was straight coaching that team.
But no, what hurt the Nuggets is Aaron Gordon got hurt and he was not 100% in Game 7
Absolutely.
because Aaron Gordon was
Oh, he
awesome.
did play?
He did play. He
Because
played
I
with
thought he said he wasn't going to play.
No, he played. You just could tell he wasn't 100%, but he had like 10 rebounds in the first half. But basically what happened is that I don't know if people care about our basketball takes, but they went on a 15-3 run in the final 3 minutes of the second quarter and blew it open.
Nice.
Field spreading now.
And now we've got the airborne shot that looks like a cartoon about racing back in the day, where you got 40 cars on the thing and they're all driving around equally separated.
There's a 3-wide battle they're not showing, or that's ahead of all those.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it was a parade.
There's a battle ahead of these guys. I think or somebody. It could be a lap car. I doubt it. No, it's Barry and Reddick fighting ahead of them.
Look at our boy Larson. He's up 8 spots. Charging to the front.
Oh, look at this gaggle
to the front. Denny Hamlin.
You do have Carson Hostvar in this.
Kyle Larson good at a race car? I didn't know.
Shocking. I don't know.
Oh.
Nemechek, DFL.
Oh.
Right behind Burton and Stenhouse.
Carson Hostvar almost lost it.
He's just getting her warmed up.
Shout to Indiana Fever.
Shout out to Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, we were having that discussion before you were here too, Trey.
I
did not realize that was who was.
No, we're not talking about. We're not going to talk about that rivalry.
That was such a stupid call.
Oh
God!
Tired.
Trouble!
Oh,
tired down.
Trouble and a caution.
Sorry, I'm looking at something else. The ref in the Game 7 it got a puck straight to the nose, and he is
that's not good.
And now I'm seeing Suarez.
Daniel
was it a puck?
Suarez.
No, it was a stick to
Suarez.
the face. Stick to the face. Sorry, we're watching two things at once, Trey. Stick to the face. Suarez is down. Caution is out.
How did
flat tire for Daniel
to the
Suarez?
face? They got a net. They can't get the stick.
I was like, he's
the
calling
ref
both
got
games.
The ref got a stick to the face.
I was confused because you said you were back
Sorry.
to the race.
When Trey Lyle hosts a sports show, Lyle hosts a sports show every day. You have to make sure you're up to date on stuff. So I'm watching Game 7.
I understand.
Yep, Suarez
do my
lost
job.
The tire.
That's why I have DVR.
So there's your first caution. This helps Kyle Larson a ton. Now you can get that adjustment and get his car right.
I wonder if they're going to have his name right on the ticker by the time we come back.
Since
we got a caution, hopefully the graphics guy's fixing that too.
That's it's under it's under commercials for the nonstop
oh wow, I got confused on the angle of that shot. I thought there were people walking around in shorts out on pit lane, but they were not. They were behind the pit wall.
I'm about to say pit crew could ruin Brad Keselowski's race here.
What are we sweeping the track for?
It's going to come down to the pit crew.
P-stop?
Brad Keselowski, 21st in pit crew ranking.
P-stop?
Christopher Bell, 12th. What is up with that?
I'm about to say, who's number 1 in that?
It's Bubba Wallace.
Bubba Wallace.
Oh, it's Bubba. Okay.
They said it earlier today.
Multiple times.
But
his pit crew fumbled. But his pit crew also had a bad
2 tires.
We got 2 for
2 tires for somebody.
That was
2 tires for a couple people.
Byron.
It's the only way you can pass.
Kez still stays out front.
The only way you can pass is 2 times.
Not true.
Keselowski, Byron,
Not true.
Bush.
For the
Look
lead,
at
at least.
Logano
Bush.
first with 4 tires. Bell,
Look at Bush
Elliott,
jumping up. How does
Blaney,
Chastain
Bowman.
Brad
take
Keselowski.
no tires?
How do you take no tires and you lose 3
No
spots?
tires and lost spots?
It has to be a glitch. Has to be some kind of glitch.
How do you take 2 tires and lose spots?
All right.
Hit it in reverse.
Who's gonna goof on pit road here? Anyone? No one?
Oh my God, they're picking up blood.
That's the other part of this agenda.
Chastain lost 3 spots and took no tires. I don't understand how that's possible.
Freeze.
How is that possible? Amazing. You know how old I am? I remember when Light Beer came out. Miller Lite.
Mhm.
That's how old I am. Oh, and now they got to rub in the 500 milk. God dang them. It'd really be funny if they showed the picture of Fittipaldi drinking orange juice as part of that.
Oh God.
How
Emerson Fittipaldi is
how their PR people didn't stop that from happening, I will never understand.
that was
the orange juice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first year he won the 500, he drinks orange juice because he had orange groves in South America.
Yep.
Aren't you glad he didn't do it again?
And he came out and said, "Oh, I didn't realize it was that important."
Aren't you glad I won't do it again? That's what he should have said.
Don't worry, Ryan Priest. Me and the juice code don't get along either.
Orange, you glad?
Yes.
I knew what you were trying to say there. You just didn't do it.
No, I said, aren't you glad? You have to make it sound like it's aren't.
Yeah. No, you got to make it sound like orange. That's the whole point. Orange,
knock, knock.
Glad. Who's there?
Interrupting Cal.
Hey, what do you think about hey, Trey, what do you think about Ty Dillon versus Zane Smith?
Zane Smith, 10-8 by submission, first round.
10-8 by submission.
Yep. Well, it's either gonna be scored at 10-8 round because he kicks his butt so bad, or he's gonna get him by submission.
Okay.
We're doing a UFC fight?
Did you not see what Ty Dillon said about Zane Smith?
No, I did not.
He said, all right, I'll pull it up. He said, and I quote, "If he wrecks me again, I'm just going to beat his ass." And then Zane said, "Ain't beating nobody's ass," as a reply on Twitter.
Really?
Yes.
Ty Dillon finished third, almost transferred.
Uh-oh. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, Kyle Busch almost got to the outside.
Hey, spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Wow.
Kyle Busch on the outside.
Spoiler.
Trey Park girls coming around the outside.
Michael Neff.
He is there. Wow.
Girls coming around the outside.
It seems the outside lane is just better.
On the outside. Here he comes. It's 3 wide between him and William Byron.
We're
just going to talk and say what's going on.
Oh, my God.
Still 3 wide. Round the outside he goes.
He got the run. He's got the run.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you like Kyle Busch or something, Neff?
I love Kyle Busch, man. Especially now that fans actually want to see
here comes the run for Kyle Busch.
KFB clears Keselowski on the track where you can't pass.
Still don't.
What a move to the outside for Kyle Busch.
Okay, can I rephrase? You can pass on a restart.
William Byron's 3 car lengths ahead.
And then Byron gets the lead.
Here comes Logano. Here comes Logano on the bottom.
They're still fighting 3 wide. Logano will get past Keselowski. Keselowski's getting swallowed up.
William Byron to the lead. Kyle Busch second. Joey Logano third. Brad Keselowski fourth. Christopher Bell.
Busch is not second anymore.
Here comes Mr. Bell.
This is when I see it.
Here comes
now Logano.
Oh yeah, because you're not at your parents again, so we're on the 30-second delay for you again.
Yes. Now
3 wide
Keselowski-
I
again.
forgot.
Now Keselowski's just falling. There goes my pick.
The 2 wide,
Yeah,
the
when-
2 tire strategy is not working, and
When-
Logano is on the bumper of William Byron.
When Trey is at his parents' house, it's nice because there's only like a 5-second delay.
Yeah,
You
because
can
that's when I'm on
actually see what's
Xfinity.
going
Now
on.
I'm on
When he-
Hulu again.
When he's home, he's 30 seconds back.
You can actually
KFD
see what's
hanging
going
on for third.
Yeah.
Well, if this race was at 3:30, I might have been at my parents. But
Well, yeah,
instead,
but
I'm
then it
here.
would have been before the open, and it really wouldn't have made sense.
Well, I would assume the Open would have got moved too.
Maybe.
Suarez is pitting again for some reason.
I wish
Well,
they
he
would
needs to
run
fix
this.
his
I
car.
wish they would run this thing in the daytime. It'd be great. But
I still think the best racing we would see at this track, they don't even do here. So
Keselowski
What's that,
losing
Xfinity?
all of his track
Yes, sir.
position.
I don't know. I thought Cars was pretty good.
okay, I agree. The best race this weekend was the Cars Tour race. It makes me even
Yeah, especially with Lanny wadding him up on the first lap.
Oh, Laney.
for a second there. I thought they were saying Blaney. I was like, is Ryan
Blaney.
Blaney doing this?
Laney Buse.
Yeah. Also,
Logano right on him.
great booth. Kevin Harvick, Dale Jr., and then Brennan, right? That's his last name. The guy who was calling the Cars Tour
Yeah.
races.
He was great, though. He was.
I did not see who was announcing. So I can't
Team
answer that.
update. I didn't know Ross Chastain was in Hendrick Motorsport. Oh, this is the Chevy team. I get it. So it's the top. Yeah, so it's the top 5 finishers.
Yeah.
It's your top 5
a
cars.
little bump to a teammate here.
So
Here
I think
comes
Chevy's
Josh
winning.
Berry.
Josh Berry to the outside on turn 3 and 4.
Around the
The
outside.
13th.
Neff, you got this song stuck in my head now.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do it. I don't know. Are we friends on
Larson
Facebook
and
there, Mr. Lyle?
Larson and Bowman getting at it here.
We are, aren't we?
Yes, we are. You
I
send me
post-
stuff. You
I
send me
posted
stuff
a-
all the time.
I posted
Yes.
a video that somebody had put up from YouTube that
Yeah.
was the whole Eminem song, 331 video clips to play the whole song.
Help,
That's
Mike.
amazing.
Yeah, we are.
Bell is catching these two of Byron and Logano as Logano tries to make a move for the lead here.
Yep, Logano's going to wear his stuff out, and then Bell's just going to swoop into the lead. Go by both of them at the same time.
I don't know. Is Logano going to do something early here to get in the lead for the million?
You know what we really need to do with our watch party?
What should we do?
Well, oh no, but we can't because we can't show the video. Never mind. I was
Yeah.
going to say, if we could do it like Mystery Science Theater 3000, where we had like the shadows of our heads at the bottom of the screen and we're looking at the video playing, but we can't look at the video playing because it's NASCAR.
Yeah, I don't know about
Logano-
the wait, but here's the thing. I don't know about the rules when it comes. Granted, I will not be on the Coke 600 one. I don't know if we're gonna have a Coke 600 one because it's a holiday weekend and most people will be celebrating.
But it's racing
I could be on
Christmas.
it.
Right? We should have a racing Christmas watch party, is what
But-
we need to do.
That's correct.
Get up and watch Monaco, then watch Indy, then watch 600.
Neff, you can do that. I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna be
I will.
enjoying.
I trust me. I'll be watching all three
Oh
of
my
them.
goodness! Here comes
I
Logano.
I will watch all
He's
three, but I'll be
there.
enjoying some adult beverages while I do.
Now Logano just.
Oh, Bell's taking a look on the bottom too, and Logano
Yeah, he is.
finally gets by William Byron.
So let's work on that. I like that racing Christmas watch party. Hey, look,
Racing
two cars just
Memorial-
passed the leader on this track where you can't pass anybody once you're in the lead.
Okay.
The greatest
Okay.
greatest day of racing watch party.
Ha ha ha.
Racing Christmas, man. I'm telling you.
A pass for the lead at North Wilkesboro. It's a Christmas miracle. But Joey Logano, one of my early picks in through the gears to the lead. Christopher
Just
Bell, the
remember.
favorite pick at 3-1. Could have had him at, I think could have had him at like 9-1 earlier this week. He's second.
And
Ab-
your boy Kez is down to 8th
Yeah, he's.
Okay.
I don't know why he took 2 tires.
because he was trying to stay out front because it worked out front earlier.
He would have been. He would have been second.
Your
He didn't
problem-
even need to.
Your problem now is the track's much cooler, so heating the tires doesn't make a difference.
And the surface is a little older. That
Since
might
the
be.
Open.
It's making a difference. He's going to be holding on until he gets a caution because he needs to put 4
Oh,
fresh Goodyears
We
on
should.
there.
Oh, we're not there yet. We're a lap 84, so we're not even into our window yet.
Nope.
Oh no,
And even then, the window will be 100 laps. So
yeah, don't forget at 100 we got a competition
120
caution.
laps.
Yeah.
At 100 you got a competition caution.
Oh, we do. Yeah, we do have a competition caution. Look at that.
I still
And
think
then
they
we'll
should have
have
done
guys-
2 different tires.
We'll have guys taking 2 tires again.
About the
Nothing makes
outside.
nothing makes
Not
me
Austin
madder
Cindric.
than competition cautions where they don't make them take 4 tires. Stupidest thing ever.
And look at all that. Look at all that racing. Hey, Trey, look at all that racing.
I
There's
know.
almost trouble there between Reddick and Bowman. They're 2x2 all the way through.
Kyle freaking Busch putting the line on the outside again, going around A-Sind.
Austin Cindric versus Kyle Busch been brewing for 5 or 6 laps here.
Now that would be a fun fight.
Oh,
2.
Kyle would
Let's
demolish
see Cindric take
freaking
a swat
Cindric.
at Kyle.
Cindric wouldn't do anything like that. He's too boring to have a fight.
No, I don't know. You get him mad enough.
Nah. He gets mad at himself.
The funniest thing that I still remember of Austin Cindric is when I was at Martinsville for his first truck race, and he comes walking up and he's wearing a Joey Logano racing suit.
He's so goofy.
And I'm like, dude, why do you not have your own racing suit? And
That would, if I was
he's
the
like-
sponsor, that
he
would
said,
piss me off.
he said, cause I have to buy it myself. His dad is number
Who was
2
this?
in command at Penske, Austin Cindric.
That's
His dad
so
is number
goofy.
2 in command at Penske, and he didn't buy him a racing suit for his first truck race.
Ryan Blaney catching his
Cracked
first
me
two.
up.
Oh, another contact.
I guess they didn't want it to be they didn't want to be a sign of like, nepotism.
Nepotism?
Like,
It just cracked me up.
Florida
Nepo,
2,
maybe.
Toronto nothing. By the way, second period.
God
Toronto's
damn.
what?
Toronto
2-0
0, Florida 2.
over Toronto.
Let's go.
That sucks.
That makes me happy.
I really wanted to see Toronto actually win something.
I do too.
Oh, no.
I actually kind of want
No.
Toronto to win the cup now
Don't
because
look
that would
now.
mean Canada
Nope.
finally got to win the cup.
Toronto in a
Wait,
game 7 is
like-
Let me
that's
finish this.
greatest gift.
If Toronto wins the cup, you know who'd be the first person to lift it? An American.
Freaking- An American, yeah.
The best American hockey player.
Freaking Austin.
See? That's why it
No.
would be funny.
No, it's
Besides, I think it's Edmonton.
nothing
And
good.
Edmonton
nothing,
has the best player in the world. I think it's gonna be their year.
nothing good should happen to Toronto Leafs fans. You don't want that.
You don't disrespect the 6 like that.
Nah.
All right. We are at lap
Nah.
94.
They'll forever have the Drake curse.
Logano, Bell, Elliott, Blaney, Byron. There's a big gap between. Oh, I'm not thinking the show Logano. I'm thinking it's Blaney.
Blaney is
Bush,
moving.
Bush, Cindric, Kez, Chastain, Bowman, rounding out your top 10.
So my guess is Logano will lead till the lap 100 break. My
The
question is,
17,
why do they keep
17.
showing the lap times instead of the delta?
Because they don't care.
They like the lap times today. I don't know.
They keep showing lap times. Elliott just ran a pretty nice lap.
Whoa.
I mean,
Got
when they
that.
show them on track, I mean that's good. But
I will say this: this race is already exceeding my expectations. So I will say that.
big contact between Dylan and Barry.
I'm already ready to admit when I'm wrong. So it appears I could
This
be
is
wrong.
This has been a fun
Don't sell
North
yourself
Wilkesboro
short.
race.
Absolutely.
How should I not? How am I not? I'm admitting defeat.
You may not be
I'm
wrong.
not-
I mean, you got
Yeah, you
I
still
can't
got
be
half
wrong.
the race to go.
Joey Logano.
I mean, I've already seen more passing than I thought.
Right,
there you
but
go.
it may
That's
get
a-
boring after they make adjustments at the midway point or the 100 lap point, excuse me.
The right car
All right,
gets out front.
100
I mean, Logano's
100
probably going to win
laps
this
in.
now, but
Time for the caution to come out.
time for a competition caution.
All right. So, reminder: if you're watching and want to drop in the comment section your guess, we have set the line at 179.5 for the caution the
I'll go.
Marcus Smith Invitational Caution.
The
I'll
promoter.
go
Promoter's
over on
Caution. So we're set it at 179.5.
Ready?
So-
wait.
So
When are we?
all three of
where's
us have taken the
competition
over.
caution?
We'll
There
see
he-
what happens.
What happened?
Got the flag in hand.
Oh, he's waving it.
He's waiting,
No, he's waving it.
and there we go. Caution's out.
Yellow flag over a yellow car. How convenient.
Caution is out for Joey Logano.
3-0 Florida.
Let's go. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Get out of here, Toronto. America.
Okay, so speaking of hockey fans, have any of you ever heard anybody refer to Winnipeg as the Peg?
No.
A few times, not much.
I was watching the playoffs the other night, and they're like, yeah, if they can win it, then they'll head to the Peg. And I'm like, what?
Winnipeg.
The
No.
Peg? I understood what he meant, but I'm like, I've never, ever heard anybody say the Peg. The other
Neff
thing I want to
Field of Dreams.
know is, when did they start calling it, getting it in the ozone? Please
The
stop.
offensive zone, yeah. Ozone.
Yeah, no, they never said ozone before this year. All of a sudden, ozone is a thing. I'm like, no, ozone is above the earth that gets enhanced by carbon dioxide.
They say ozone
Exhaust.
to keep it shorter on the broadcast instead of saying offensive zone and save time.
Just
And
say
then-
it's in,
Hey, don't forget about the diff.
it's in Florida's
The differential.
and- or
The diff. Shout out to the Cavs with the diff.
Shout out to the Biff.
I really want to see that jack man hit the front tire changer in the head with the jack, and then they decide to outlaw that maneuver.
Okay. Everything looks good for Bell.
Smooth change for Byron.
Are you talking about when they go behind the back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of those guys is going to hit a tire changer in
Smooth
the head
stop.
with a jack, and they're going to be like, "Yeah, you
Ooh,
can't do this
somebody's
anymore."
going to be a new leader.
That'd be Christopher Bell, my friend.
Why?
I'm
Because
trying.
Joey Logano had a bad stop?
No, just slower
Because
stop.
Bell had a better stop.
Kozlowski gains a spot. Barry gains a spot as well. Now they all have equal tires, and this could be not as interesting, potentially.
Potentially
Potentially.
could be amazing.
Could be a fantastic.
We
These have
could
been great
be-
restarts.
We could be 5 wide.
5 wide at North Wilkesboro. That'd be insane.
They did it. They did it earlier.
They were
it was
3 wide,
amazing.
I thought.
Oh, in the open. There
Oh,
was
they
a
were
moment
5
when
wide
it-
in the open?
There was a moment when it was 5 wide.
Oh, my gosh.
It was
5
amazing.
wide. Obviously not for the
amazing.
lead, but
Right. What part of the country you live in, Wyatt?
Montgomery, Texas, just north of Houston.
Oh, right on.
Oh, yeah. Texas all the way, baby.
Right on. Uh-oh. Riding the
It's
Dente.
time to ride the Dente, boys and girls. Ride the Dente.
Ride the Dente.
I
And
wish I could
how
have rode the Dente. in
how they
Talladega.
didn't put Michael Waltrip in that commercial. I'm so thankful they didn't.
How they
and how
didn't
they
put
didn't.
Carson Hocevar in this commercial is beyond me. It's
But aren't you
absolutely
old enough to
beyond me.
Don't you remember the old Dale Jr. Michael Waltrip Domino's commercial?
The Domino's commercial?
Yeah, El Presidente de NASCAR.
Oh gosh.
As soon as I saw that ride the Dente, I thought of Waltrip. Oh my God. I hope they don't
I'm
put
not
him in this
sh-
campaign. Oh, I'm sure it's on YouTube. Check it out when you get a chance. El Presidente de NASCAR. Is that peanuts or chips there, Mr. Lyle?
Come
Ah,
on.
Chex Mix. Nice.
I'll eat some peanuts myself, actually.
Oh, now they're going to make me get out the Dino Sticks then.
Dino sticks. What?
Dynamita sticks.
Oh, Dynamita sticks.
Dynamita sticks. Hot
Those-
mustard. These things are awesome.
Hot mustard.
They're phenomenal.
I'll believe you. I'll believe you on that.
Here we are trying to make a big deal out of $1 million of the lift. They're going up on the lift while they talk about the $1 billion. So I'm curious, does anybody know where this Josh Sims kid came from?
I think he played football.
Okay.
I got it.
And that qualified him to be a pit crew reporter in NASCAR?
He was a sports anchor in Charlotte from 2015 to 2021.
Interesting. Okay. That's why I never saw him, because I left Charlotte in 2014.
And then he was an anchor in Albany. He went to Villanova. So, I bet he's rooting for the Knicks. And he also got a master's at Syracuse.
I bet he's rooting for Howie Long.
Actually he's from Philadelphia, so he might be
Chris Bell takes the inside on a restart and grabs the lead. Look at that.
He may so. But Josh Sims does football too for Fox. He does their Friday night game. He's on their I want to say he's on their number 2 crew.
Gotcha.
Either their number 2 or number 3 crew for football. No, he's on their number 3 crew because Allison Williams is their pit reporter for the number 2 crew. So, but he's done their Friday night games a lot for Fox.
Gotcha. That was contact Cedric smoking. Kyle Larson still mired in the middle of the pack. Has not really been able to go anywhere since getting up to the 13 to 15 range.
So I think Ford is currently winning the manufacturer battle since they have half the top 10. Logano, Blaney, Cindric, Barry, Keselowski. Unless 3, 5, 6, 8, and
where's
10.
Barry?
Barry just got
Barry's
passed for 11. Barry just
Barry's
he
back
was
to 11. Here's your picture of Cindric smoking down a backstretch. Whee! Uh-oh. Spinner. Caution. Flag is out. We have a damaged watermelon on the front on turn 3.
We still have the promotions caution in play.
Well, yeah.
Right. Ooh. There he is.
Uh-oh. Who else we got smoking here? Coming down pit lane. That would be Cindric.
Did the tires cut on both of them?
I'm guessing Cindric's did. I don't know what happened on Chastain. Here we have the graphic. And boom. Chastain was coming down. And the 2-car drilled him. And Bowman drilled the 2-car.
Ross Chastain says his wheel is 30 minutes to the right.
There you go.
Boom, contact. Bowman got a little bit of it too. So did Dylan.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
That was a burp, but thank you. Okay, so interesting. Chevrolet's roster is Bowman, Busch, Byron, Chastain, and Elliott no matter what. Ford's is Barry, Blaney, Buescher, Keselowski, Logano, and Toyota's is Bell, Briscoe, Hamlin, Nemechek, and Reddick.
Hamlin.
So, well, I think that's the only 5 Toyotas in the race.
Really?
Yes. Well, let's think about it. If you look at the Toyota teams, there's 7, there's 9 of them, right? and you don't have Gibbs, Wallace, Herbst, or Jones. That leaves. So then you have Reddick from 2311, the 3 Gibbs, and John Hunter. That's your 5.
All right, I missed you saying Reddick. My bad. I feel bad for them because Hamlin is not good. That'll be the funny thing. Hamlin will turn around and end up having like a top 5 run by the end of this thing.
No, he's plowing tight. He's the most unhappy with his car in the field.
I'm sure. I am sure.
He started yesterday's heat race. He started like row 2 and just passed by Harrison Burton in that same race.
Yeah.
And after pit stops, he went back to 7th and got passed by everybody again.
I don't really know what I just saw there. What is that kid wearing? Like a Geiger counter or something. That was weird.
A Geiger what now?
A Geiger counter. What it looked like.
Oh. Oh, yes, the fake happy hour.
Good job.
The unhappy hour.
The fake happy hour.
Did we ever have a lawyer write up a cease and desist for that?
I think we would lose that, Neff.
Not necessarily.
Well, we were first, so.
Yeah,
we were first.
But I bet you they have a trademark and we don't.
I bet they don't because I don't see a TM anywhere on that screen. And I'd be willing to bet they probably didn't trademark it.
Oh, thank the Lord.
If we jumped on and did it, then we could probably beat them to it.
Mike Joy reminding us all that this
that is why Sierra Mist is not called Sierra Mist anymore. It's called Starry.
Because of an OnlyFans model.
And a TikToker that went by the name Sierra Mist spelled with a C, and they tried to tell her to stop, and she looked up and saw that Sierra Mist was not trademarked, so she bought their trademark.
So she trademarked it herself. Nice.
Yeah, and then they wouldn't, and she wouldn't give it back to them.
And that's why we have Starry now, maybe.
I would have, but it'd have cost them about $10 million.
And that's why we'll reband as Starry.
There you go.
I would have renamed it Starry Mist.
Because who actually drinks Sierra Mist?
Nobody drinks Sierra Mist.
I used to enjoy Sierra Mist occasionally.
But it was
I'm not really
Sprite.
A Starry fan.
Sprite is better. Sprite is the same thing.
I understand. I'd rather have
and they're both made by Coca-Cola.
I'd rather have a Mountain Dew Baja
I will
Blast
drink
Zero.
Crown Peach and Sprite, not Crown Peach and Starry.
I am drinking Baja Blast in this.
Baja Blast with something else, or just Baja Blast?
Just Baja Blast. You have to get up at 5 a.m. You do not drink on a Sunday night. Okay.
Why not?
Why not?
Dude,
I'd be up the next day.
Why not?
You're not that old. Come on, man.
I feel that old.
Oh my, that's so sad, dude.
I'm about to say, I wish if the Stars were playing, if they went to Game 7, I'd definitely do it. Did they not just see that Bell was on the inside on the last restart?
Yeah,
really?
And he did it again.
All right, Neff, I want to know who gets the lead.
I'm going with Logano. He's got half a car length as they're spilling onto the backstretch.
No, I don't.
Down in the turn 4, slightly
no spoilers.
On the gas coming out of 4. It is a drag race to the finish line. Bell had those slight nose ahead when they crossed the line. But Logano getting a strong run off of turn number 2 into turn 3 and 4.
Logano's got the top now.
On the bottom. Whoa! Gets out of shape coming out of 4. Contact. They keep
looked
it
like
straight.
Looked like they were almost going to have contact out of 1 and 2 there.
Oh, and then they hit again. Bell gives him a little shot going down the backstretch.
Oh, they're beating and banging off each other.
Bell. Christopher Bell getting
Larson up to the
feisty
top
as
10.
Logano clears him for the lead. Blaney battling it hard with Elliott for third and fourth. Kyle freaking Busch hanging on the top 6. Logano comfortably in the lead by a car length and a half. The battle is for second between your, what is it, 6-time most popular driver? 7-time?
However many times. Chase Elliott working the bottom on Ryan Blaney.
Just
Blaney
like
has
You
a
mean
fast
third?
car.
Battle for third?
Third and
Yeah.
fourth.
Yeah, you said battle for second.
Oh, did I? I apologize. Third and fourth. I thought I said third and fourth.
Larson's now up to 9th. He's going to work on the pole sitter, Brad Keselowski.
Kezzy. It's appearing as though the Blaney-Elliott battle is allowing 4th, 5th, and 6th to bunch up into that grouping.
Yep.
Things
Because
could
they are
get,
side by side and they can't pass each other.
that's right. Things could get squirrely here.
They could make some contact here. And
Blaney giving him a little ride down to the apron
off
was
the-
able to clear him.
Elliott
But Elliott with a
lost
big
it off
run
the
going
bump.
into 3 and 4
Elliott almost lost it off the bump there.
on the bump.
Elliott tucks back in behind. He'll duck back in.
Dick Duck. Is that like TikTok? Dick Duck.
Dick duck.
Dig Dug.
That's
There's a video game for you. Flashing back to Dig Dug.
Oh, Dig Dug. Yeah, that's a good one.
And Kyle Larson clears the Kez in the ECU paint scheme. Kez
He
with
is-
the crossover back to the inside. Got the nose back out in front. Driving like the wily veteran that he is.
Well, crossover move, yeah. Wow. What
What happened to Barry right there? Barry was
Barry?
ahead of both of them, and they both just blew him by him like he was tied to a post.
Barry wasn't ahead of him, I thought.
He was. On the standing side, mine scoring pylon doohickey he was.
Whoa! And here comes
Weird.
Barry on Keselowski now on the bottom.
The Kez.
No, Graxon's moved his way up to 11th too.
Look out. The
Sneakily.
Gregson, sneaky good. Holy crap nuggets. Denny Hamlin up to 16th. Here he comes.
No. He's
Oh,
not.
back to 17th. Back to 16th. Apparently he and Busher are having a hell of a duel.
Yeah, they're fighting back there.
And we're getting ready for 3 wide.
Bell is scanning back on Logano here.
Well,
Now,
little rubbing his racing with Barry and Kez.
Larson just needs a little more out of his car. He's more working on it.
Gotta get there. He's in 8th.
Bowman's putting up pretty decent times.
Larson is in 8th, and we have no idea what lap we're on. Look at that.
Oh no, just doing the crew chief report or pit crew report.
There we go. Lap 138. So we've still got 82 laps
was it
of
the over?
potential promoter caution.
We are 42 laps away from the over.
There you go. 43. William Byron around the outside on Bowman.
That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna replace the stage cautions with a promoter caution. With the invisible. But we're just gonna rename the Phantom Debris caution to the promoter caution.
What was on the green flag? Are they still promoting the E85 on the old green flag? I thought for a second there it was a Publix logo, but it was not.
I don't know.
Uh-oh. Trey Lyle's going poop again.
We are in a full commercial, so I have no idea
Yeah.
what what's going on officially.
Trucks on Friday night at Charlotte. You ever been to Indy, Wyatt?
Last 2 years, I went to Indianapolis, and that was a fantastic experience. I recommend any race fan to go to Indianapolis if they've never been.
I don't even care if you're a race fan. Any human being should be on the front stretch for the start of the Indy 500 at least once in their life. There is
I've been on turn 3 both
greater. There is no greater emotional sensation than the 11 rows of 3 coming out of turn 4 down that cavern of freaking fans.
I'll tell you what.
I'm getting goosebumps on my arms just talking about it right now. It's unbelievable.
I'll tell you what. Turn 3, sitting there last 2 years and seeing Battle Award spin out, and then seeing Joseph Newgarden make the pass on Battle Award back-to-back years, pretty much back-to-back years, having those angles is unbelievable. Life-changing as a lifelong racing guy, and now that I cover it, it's breathtaking.
I was sitting in turn 3 the year Danny and Gaius wrecked out.
Oh wow.
I remember that.
But I do want to be on that front stretch soon. Hopefully next year.
It's unbelievable, man. It really is.
I'm hoping I get to cover. I'm hoping I get to cover it. I've gone to go to Long Beach. That was great. That fanfare was amazing. I got to go to Barber. Any motorsports fan should go to Barber and check out their museum. It is unbelievable, beautiful.
They got a ton of motorcycles there, don't they?
Yeah, bunch of motorcycles. Yeah. Bunch of motorcycles. They have Bobby Allison's Daytona 500 winning car. Nice. Amongst other.
What the hell? They're making Mike Choi flip the numbers now on the scoreboard?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not even there yet. Well, what are they doing? But yeah. Oh, wow, yeah.
What? To the fact that I don't have volume.
21.
What he was trying to put up.
14. Gosh. Damn it.
Did I miss anything?
You missed the commercial break.
I know, because we were having a discussion about Indianapolis.
Logano's still leading lap 147 on the old scoreboard. They're giving the old scoreboard.
The old manual scoreboard.
Yeah. Wait.
43, 24, 11, 12.
Larson's passed Byron here. Byron's falling back.
There's your manufacturer showdown.
No, you got to explain this thing again.
So John Hunter Nemechek is dragging down the Toyota Brigade now.
Ford's leading because Ross Chastain's 17th.
Wait a minute, how is Ford leading when Chevy has got 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th?
Because the Ford has first,
average,
third.
Yeah.
First,
where's
third,
your 5th running Ford is in freaking 12th.
Your 5th running Ford's in 18th, and your 5th running Chevy's in 17th.
Yeah, it's average.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's Chastain. No, it's
you
those
Elliott,
5.
Bowman, Busch, Larson, Byron.
It's not your top 5 runners. We mentioned it. It's those specific drivers that I mentioned earlier. They picked 5 from Chevy, 5 from Ford, and 5 from Toyota.
Well, that's stupid. It should be your top 5 dudes. What the hell is that?
It's dumb. It's pretty dumb.
God, I hate.
I think it's the only way to do it to make it like even in terms of you can't do like because there's obviously more Fords and Chevys and Toyotas, et cetera, et cetera.
I think you get one. I don't know if it's one guy per team though, but
it's not because Toyota would have only 3 guys then.
Yeah, they'd have 3 guys running.
Yeah, I don't know.
So that doesn't work. Nice try. Take another shot.
I'm about to say that's why.
Look at this shot.
Personally, I'm not even paying attention to that.
Ryan Blaney is literally in the shot by himself. He's got nobody close behind him and nobody close in front of him. He's got like the whole straightaway to himself.
Damn near. Bowman's moved up to 5th. Larson's up to 7th by Byron. Kyle Busch still sitting pretty in 6th. It's just Logano and Bell fighting for the lead. I'd say
and Larson clawing his way. After they come out, see, he's almost up to Busch now. And Busch is right there with Bowman. So Larson could zip by both of them and be top.
And he'll get and they'll have the promoter's caution. So
and we'll have the promoter caution probably after he clears the two of them so that he can get in and get fresh tires and go again.
It's lap 156. Remember, when they get to lap 200 and they still don't have it thrown, then if there's a caution, then they can't have it.
Right. Any caution will count, which is why we all think it'll happen before.
Plus 15 to 1 odds that there's not going to be the promoter's caution.
Did you look that up?
Oh, no, just hypothetical odds.
So they theoretically don't have to throw it, right?
If they get a caution after lap 200, yes.
Yeah, after lap 200, if you get a caution, that will count as a promoter caution.
Larson is.
But do they have to throw it at all? That's my question.
No, they don't. If they don't throw it by 220, it's done. They don't.
No. If they don't throw it by 200, no. You're right. I'm
220.
sorry. Yeah, you're right. That's the only thing.
I battle between 3 and 4.
That's the only thing I'm keeping in touch with. Because that's the only thing, other than Larson pulling through the field, that's the only thing interesting going on. That and this battle between Graxon, Dillon, and Carson Hocevar potentially.
They really need what they should do for the promoter's caution, by the way, is have like Marcus Smith just run out there and wave the flag and be like, all right, this is when I want it. Or like Fox right now needs to have like in the corner a button that Marcus Smith can push, and it's just like him watching it and him with the button, and he can.
And you have a camera on Marcus Smith,
or how about have President Trump? He's sitting in the Oval Office, picks up the red phone, and then caution comes out.
I want the caution now. I'm calling it.
I'm calling it. It's you.
This race has gotten boring.
This is the best cushion. This is the best cushion ever. This is it.
I caused the caution.
I made the race good. It's the best race.
Wow.
You know, he's a great guy. Simply a great guy. I've known him for a long time.
Great things.
But I would vote against that idea, Neff. So just want to point out.
I know you would.
Have you heard of Richard Childress? He's a great guy.
We're all going to hell.
I could say something
and
about
Larson goes around Byron.
I could say something about the guy you were talking about in that place, but I will not.
Passed Byron a while ago.
Actually, he was already around Byron. Byron was.
Whoa! My bad. Larson lost a ton of time.
Yeah,
Larson. They missed Larson having a moment, so we'll see a replay.
Larson has lots of moments.
He steps on his dangling.
He just overcomes them all the time.
15 to go for the over. That's like the only thing I'm paying attention to. Are we going to hit this over, this hypothetical over?
Hey, Trey Lyle might be the best line. Well, I guess if it hits, I'm a really bad. Yeah.
Good Lord. How many times are we going to see this Friday crash for Larson?
If it goes over 200, then I'm blaming y'all because that's the line I went with initially. Oh, I went 175 initially.
And we're going to see the Kyle Larson IndyCar crash again.
Yeah, that's going to be
even though he qualified in.
That's going to be a drinking game during the 600.
The 500
times. How many times you see Kyle Larson's wreck during the 600?
One time.
I bet we see it way more than that. Then again, due to the fact that the race will have happened, there will probably be a wreck of him in the 500.
You'll see
that one 100 times.
You'll see it one time with all of his. Well, you know what? Are you counting just the race or also pre-race? Because if you do pre-race, I'll bet 2.
Yeah, you'll see it more than that. But and again, if he has a wreck during the 500, then during the 600,
if he has a wreck during the 600, they'll show it.
Like
that's for
times.
sure.
Yeah,
they'll show it if he wrecks in the 600.
Like 20 times.
What are we over-undering? How many times Larson?
How many times you see Larson's wreck in the Indy 500 practice on the Fox broadcast for the 600?
Well,
Or on
I
the
will
Amazon.
say-
My bad. The
I will
Amazon
say
broadcast.
0 times because
I was gonna say there is no Fox broadcast, so I'll
I
go
will say
0 on that
0
one.
because Fox
The
will not be
Amazon
airing.
broadcast. That's why I corrected
We all
myself.
jumped on
I will
that.
also say 0 because they will just show instead of showing him crashing in practice, they will just show him racing in the Indianapolis 500.
Well, and that's what I said. If he wrecks
If it
during
was
the
Fox,
if
I'd
he
see
wrecks
it. You'd see
during
it
the
on the
500, they'll
If he
show
wrecks,
that.
then he'll show that.
They'll show that 20 times during the freaking
Oh,
600.
dude, it will be insufferable.
It will
I
be
think
good,
he's
yeah.
not going to be as aggressive as he was last year because I think he was
That's
like,
what I'm
I'm going to go all out because like
It's still
I can-
Justin Allgaier.
That's awesome.
Justin
Allgaier is
Allgaier
in
torching
7.
the field.
That's fantastic.
Amazing. I'm surprised they got Allgaier there, but they got Harrison Burton correct because that's
You know what's
normally
really
Cody
great?
Ware.
There'll be some AI article that'll come up that'll say that Allgaier finished like third in
7th
the All-Star.
or whatever. Yeah. Lap 175, and they're in
Yeah,
commercial
yeah,
break.
yeah.
There's no way they call it during the commercial break. I feel
Right,
comfortable.
right.
I think we're hitting the over, boys. Oh, Cinder
Lip-
just went a lap down.
Liberty Bibberty.
Bibbity Liberty.
God, I hate that commercial with the baby.
You hate babies?
No, I hate the commercial where that guy's doing Bibberty talking to the baby. It's just stupid.
Mike Neff
Uh-oh.
hates babies.
Uh-oh.
No,
The
don't
Kez.
say it. Don't say it.
Crab walking it down the front stretch.
Oh,
Kez.
I said don't say it though.
Kez.
Oh, wow.
Crab walking it.
Wow. The bad luck continues.
So I don't think the promoter's caution is going to get thrown.
No,
I
it
don't-
still
I-
can. It still
I don't
can.
think it is either.
That doesn't mean it
can,
will.
but I don't think it will.
I think
it
it
can,
will.
but I
No,
don't
they're
think it will.
absolutely it will. They're not going
I
to
don't
just
think so.
waste an opportunity to give a caution
I don't think so. I maybe
unless
wrong.
they continue wrecking on the restart. They're gonna throw it with like 210 now.
Kez. Dang it, man.
We're hitting the over. Let's go.
I just ran into the wall in pit lane.
Oh, really? And dang it, Brad. Every time I think you're gonna do so. Oh, wow. That thing jumped. That thing's destroyed.
All right, I can call it an ECU paint scheme now.
Now you can call it an ECU.
I was going to say, now it's looking like a Lakers paint scheme.
Oh, are you a Lakers fan?
No,
To
Trey.
me,
Yeah.
I'm not a Lakers fan.
Oh, that's definitely a Lakers scheme now.
I went to Tech. Every year we had to play ECU. Thank
Oh,
God. That's not true.
okay.
You're just
Just
jealous
hit the
of
wall a
You're just
ton.
jealous ECU parties harder than Tech.
Car just destroyed.
I partied pretty hard. Okay.
Enjoy
myself.
Will come in.
I will say ECU baseball. I want to go to an ECU baseball game. They look like fun.
You want to go to a nice stadium, man? Come down here and go to a game at Coastal.
Coastal Carolina would be
Coastal
nice
has
place
a
to watch
really
baseball.
nice baseball field.
And hey, that's College World Series champion.
2016, brother.
Yeah,
2016. Still can't believe they won that thing. That was amazing.
me neither. Oh, Kyle Larson. He did something. He
What?
did something.
Step on
He
his
did
penis.
something.
2 tires.
2 tires.
Thank you.
I'm trying to let Trey figure out what's going on.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
that was one of the cool perks. I managed a convenience store for a while on 544, which is a road that goes by Coastal. The baseball coach used to come in to get soft drinks all the time. I used to talk baseball with him. It was really neat.
So now Kyle Larson
Wi-Fi's
leads the
Oh, and now we got
Alright.
Bibberty.
Can Kyle Larson hold on to his 2 tires? I think he's got too many laps on the left sides.
Anyone can do it. It's Kyle Larson.
I'm wondering if anybody stayed out,
I don't think anyone stayed out.
because that would have been an interesting call. You know, if you buy into the Trey Lyle mentality that they're still going to throw a caution.
No, get your facts straight. That's a Wyatt Watson
Excuse me, that was
mentality.
Wyatt
I
Watson.
agree.
I
I
apologize.
agree
I
with
apologize.
you.
They are definitely throwing the
Buy into the
caution.
Wyatt. If you buy into the Wyatt belief, stay out now and then come in and get 2 tires.
They're gonna throw the caution. They're not
And
waiting
you'll be on
an
fresher
opportunity.
tires than everybody else.
You want action, you get restarts. You get restarts that we don't even ask for. But we're
Bush
gonna get
apple.
them.
Bush apple.
We are gonna get the freaking
Is Bush Apple good?
I've
It
never
is.
had it, but I've heard very good things
It
about
is
it.
tasty, indeed. Better than mixed strips.
Um,
But I give them credit for the old mixed strips because they have 14 different sauces to choose from. That is a lot of sauces.
What is? Oh. I was like, what beer is mixed strips? Is that a name for Michelob Ultra I've never heard of?
No,
You're actually talking about mixed strips.
It's McDonald's new chicken tenders.
Well, it's the return. They had those before. Used to be called Chicken Selects.
Unlike
Are
Domino's,
they good?
that never had a stuffed crust pizza before.
Are the McDonald's chicken strips good?
I don't know the answer. If I'm going for chicken strips, I'm sure as hell not going to McDonald's to get them.
You can go to the
Yeah, but their
overrated place
McNuggets
called Raising
are
Cane's.
not terrible.
No, if I'm going for nuggets, I'm going to Wendy's because Wendy's has the ghost pepper nuggets.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah,
else
you
has
are
the ghost
a
pepper.
million
nuggets.
You're 1,000,000% right on
Yeah.
Wendy's having goated nuggets.
The Wendy's nugs, the ghost
Wendy's
peppers.
nugs
gosh,
and
almighty, are they
a Dave's single. Oh man.
Big
well, or the
bag.
Baconator.
Or yeah.
Junior Baconator is only $3 right now, my friend.
Oh, don't.
Look at that Larson graphic. That's what I'm talking about. Up
We'll
and
get
to
it.
the right.
Up
Up
and to the right.
And to
He's made it to the top, but he's about to fall the hell down with those
We'll
two
see.
tires.
This is gonna be another one of these deals where Logano's racing on
Well,
the inside for 12 laps.
Byron held the lead off on 2 tires for like 20 laps.
Right.
Did
and-
Logano won the All-Star race last year, right? Or was it
Yes,
Larson?
he's going
Yes,
for back to back.
correct.
Larson won in 2023.
Logano
here.
going back to back.
Both.
Whoa, Larson's looking
Ooh,
loose.
that was
coming out
a
of turn
great
number 3.
restart for Kyle Larson.
Larson was all kind of loose coming out of 3, but he held on to it.
Well.
Christopher Bell's just wishing somebody get the hell out of his way.
Oh yeah, he's a little bit up there, and Bell's up. Restart under review.
Uh-oh.
Did Larson go early?
What do you think
Maybe
the odds are that they're going to send Larson to the back?
restart approved. Restart
I would
approved.
say they're going to send Larson to the back is not happening.
That would suck.
That would never happen.
I think it would be good for NASCAR. If Larson...
Oh, hey, look, we got an iRacing ad going on. Maybe we can get Larson's Twitch feed.
Oh God bless.
Neff.
Come on, you know that was funny.
Neff.
You know that was funny.
Neff.
You know that was funny.
It was, but damn. Oh, Kyle Larson making it wide.
That's just like the one thing that y'all can.
Oh,
thank
making
me
it
for.
very wide. Oh, look at. Do you see that? You see the rubber fall off those tires?
Dude, he's looking like a skid plate car in freaking Highland.
And there goes Logano. Austin Dillon in the
that's
top
a-
10 still.
The one thing you can thank me for is having Myrtle Beach Speedway on iRacing. I am the one that contacted them and got them to come scan the track.
I'm about to say, if you're a big coastal, should I ask that question?
He lives in near Myrtle Beach.
I
That's
live
why.
in Myrtle Beach.
That's why he likes coastal Carolina.
Should we do this on a live stream? Ask your opinion on Brandon Brown.
Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah, there we go.
I feel so bad for that dude. I mean, he
That's
had
what
nothing
I
to do with that. And NASCAR basically put the kibosh on him being able to make money from his own merchandise because idiots freaking put a bad connotation on that. I think he should have. I think he should have
I
sued
think the
NASCAR
2-tire
for
thing's
that.
not working.
It is definitely not working. He is washing up
I'm
the
about
track.
to say,
I'm waiting for him to put it all the way up on the boards. and
I'm
see if it'll
waiting.
go
I'm
fast.
waiting for Marcus Smith to call the
I
shots
wonder.
here.
I
Yeah, it's
wonder.
coming.
I bet you these teams kind of have an idea when the promoter's caution is coming, and they think, all right, we'll just do this, and then we'll pit and get 4.
Well, we're 9 laps away
'Cause
from it
Yeah,
being.
that's-
If if it comes out at, you know, he was what, 5th, so he's still a net positive for a second.
I'm about to say he was 7th before this, I believe.
So it
I think
could
you're
be a
right.
net positive.
What are we showing on the right side of the screen here?
Unless somebody crashes it post lap 200. Oh, they got it. What is this?
That's what I'm trying to
It's
figure out.
Michael.
What's
It's
on the
Mikey.
side.
It's Michael Waltrip.
Is he
He's
up in the-
signing autographs.
I was saying, are they going to let him throw the damn promoter's caution?
If Michael Waltrip pushed the button, is it going to be Michael Waltrip pushing the button?
God, I hope not.
Oh wait, this could be if they make a promoter's caution like a reality. Like you could have somebody random just with like in the crowd with a button.
Now that would be cool. I'd be down with that.
Some drunk fan. That'd be so. Justin Allgaier's third. Let's go.
There you go. Justin Allgaier running third.
Let's go. Pride of Iowa.
I should send him a text and find out if he's actually watching this. I assume
Who?
he is. Allgaier.
Oh, do you have Allgaier's number?
I do.
Oh wow.
I have known Justin.
I
for a
wonder
long
about
time.
next time I talk to like when they have like a score like this issue like a typo and these get like the Xfinity driver or somebody else.
Freddie Kraft just tweeted, a career night for Allgaier. Unfortunately, I don't see the strategy working out after he lost the lead.
Yeah, right.
I wonder what kind of merch sales is Allgaier going to have out of this.
You should text him, man. Dude, way to battle in third right now.
Way to stick yourself in third here. Lap 198. Still haven't gotten the promoter's caution.
Yeah, the late caution is going to screw up the over-under on the promoter caution thing.
Oh no, we're past the over.
Yeah, it's
Or past
198.
the over, but
By a ton.
the fact that it was going to happen before 200, which is what we had convinced Mr. Lyle, and now it's not going to happen.
So I was right.
because of that late
199
caution.
and a half was a better line.
Yeah, and in hindsight, it was.
It was.
And now we're not going to get it. They're going to
We're
come
on the
back
line.
from
We're
commercial.
on the line right now.
They're going to
I
come
think it's going to
back
be
from
201.
commercial.
I bet you
And
it's two.
And then they'll
201.
cut.
They're not going to do it under commercial.
No way.
They're going to come back and throw it at 201.
Well,
Oh, here we come.
It's
I thought
201
we
and
were in
they're
commercial. We were
it's
just
201
some
and they're doing a
goofy splashing.
promo of everything of all the shots.
That's not Mikey, is it?
That was Mikey in the crowd.
It's in the flag stand?
Oh, in the flag stand? That's Michael Waltrip in the flag stand.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Michael Waltrip's gonna
Make
throw this damn
it
caution.
stop. Please. God almighty.
He's like, I'm not gonna throw it yet.
The only thing that would make this worse would be if he had
Oh
a
my
copy of in the
gosh.
blink of an eye in his hand
This
while
is
he
about to
waved the
become
flag.
reality, isn't it? Everyone has one full set of stickers, according to
What
Crew Chief
is he
Larry Mack.
freaking doing?
Then throw it right
203.
now. Throw it.
Larson's about to get past. Throw it, Mikey. Throw it. Oh my! He's just. What is this? This is so.
That's
stupid.
what I think he was doing the twist.
He's doing the.
Now he's doing practice flag maneuvers. He's stretching his back out.
So dumb.
It's because they already set a lap. It's like they legitimately set a lap for this, and they were like, no matter what, we're gonna do it lap this unless there's a caution.
He's
That's
literally
just-
holding up 5 fingers to the fans right now, which means it's probably going to be
5 more
210.
laps. It's in 5 more laps.
It's probably going to be 210.
Told y'all, effers, that I should have done 200.
Dude, NASCAR's
Well,
gonna add
and to
this,
be
and they're
fair,
gonna have a celebrity
I didn't-
go up in the stand.
I
and
didn't
throw a
realize
puck.
this moron was going to be the one throwing it.
Oh my gosh, this is so.
I mean, if they were going to
ridiculous.
do this, couldn't they have brought Daryl back to throw it? I'd have rather seen that.
Grab the damn flag, and finally, at least they took it off Mikey.
Give him a minute.
Jeez. Caution's out, brother.
And now we're going to have to hear about this all through the truck race next week.
And Kyle Larson's gonna have third. Hey, he's holding on. I'm about to say he's actually lapping quicker.
Well,
than
now it's
going
'cause he
down.
can ride the
rolling
top.
right now.
Yeah,
He's just rolling the top.
Yeah.
We got some. I'm gonna go with a new guess. Lap 219.
I'm
a
going
new
210.
guess.
I'm going 210.
I like 210.
What happens if the flagman won't let him have the flag? That would be hilarious.
My guess is
trying
he
to
just
read.
taps
Oh,
the
he's
guy on the
good.
shoulder.
He's looking.
I'm guessing he just taps the guy on the shoulder.
Now he's saying 5 more again with his limp wrist flopping around. God, I used to love this sport so much.
They're gonna throw
So
at the last
stupid.
second. 219.
I would laugh incredibly if someone just wrecks it. That's not happening though. I think there's
I would laugh incredibly if they
Oh,
wrecked it on the
5,
front
wait.
stretch.
the
And the
official just
tire-
said 5.
I'd laugh if they wreck on the front stretch. The tire comes off and hits Mikey in the head because he's not wearing a helmet in the flag stand.
I
That'd
don't
be
think.
fantastic.
I don't think
The
that's
official
gonna
did
happen.
5. No, 4. Yeah, no, he's counting down. Yeah, we got 4 laps till the caution.
See, he's moving to the front. Here it comes. I think he's unzipping his pants right now. What are you doing, dude?
This is so ridiculous.
He's peeing on the flagman's leg.
What?
Look at him.
Look, he has the yellow flag in hand. What is this ridiculousness?
I can't.
2 more laps. 2 more laps. I have a sneaky suspicion it's going to be lap 216, boys.
Please drop the flag.
Oh, if he dropped the flag, I'd laugh.
Be
You're right. It's
phenomenal.
gonna be 216.
Ta-da! Ta-da-da, da-da-da-da.
Wait,
Ta-da-da-da.
Larson, he just lost 2 spots.
That's why they threw the caution. Oh, and we get a
And now he
fireworks
gets the
display.
caution.
We get a fireworks display for the
I told you they
promotion.
had a
Gosh.
big time.
Really?
And he dropped the
Really?
flag. He dropped the flag.
You're kidding.
He dropped the freaking flag.
Are
Does
you
Larson have a
kidding me?
tire down? No, he just.
Sorry. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. He dropped the freaking flag.
There's the fireworks.
What the hell, man?
I haven't seen him drop the flag yet.
He dropped the
He
flag.
dropped the flag.
He dropped the
Oh, they
flag.
said it. I heard it. I heard Clint say he dropped the flag.
You've got to be freaking kidding me.
Well, this is
so
the guy-
stupid.
This is the guy who left his cell phone on the front stretch during the truck race here.
There it is. He just dropped it. He did that on purpose.
So wait, is
I
something's
promise he did that on
something's
purpose.
wrong with Larson?
I think that was a special yellow flag too. It looked like it's brighter than the regular yellow flag.
Uh-oh, Larson just went up a spot
Bro.
to fifth.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, because I think Byron didn't get by him before the flag came out.
Only Michael Waltrip could do this.
God,
Come on,
they
Mike.
try so hard to have legitimacy to your sport.
Larson's still link okay? Like
So his team is reporting that that the right rear toe link is broken. The team will.
Larson's day is over.
On Larson?
Yeah, Larson hit the wall and his right rear toe link's has been out of shape.
Doesn't look like it when he's going by there.
We can
Well,
blame
that's-
Michael Waltrip for this.
That's what the number
Now, the
5
next
team
question
tweeted.
Is the yellow flag still out there? Because that'll be funny if it's not. Because that will prove once again that they can put an orange cone out there for the choose
Jeff
and
Gluck.
get it off the track.
Jeff Gluck, please, someone take my microphone away from me before I can podcast tonight. I'm begging you.
Yeah, Gluck is gonna go 8.
Oh,
That was
please.
stupid.
This is so dumb. This was so dumb.
Here we go. Now we got something brewing.
I'd rather have the caution.
Hey, they
flag.
wanted to
We've
call
now
it.
got comers and goers.
Hey, that's what she said.
Comers and goers, boys. This
Whoa!
is gonna get interesting.
Oh!
This is gonna get interesting.
Oh! That makes it interesting.
Wait, some people.
Dang, Bell just tried to run over his front tire changer again, and then he got run into by Noah Gregson.
Well, wait. Pause. Okay, I'm just gonna mute.
Oh, Penske is staying out.
Yep. Oh,
Chastain is
wow.
staying out.
Wow. Yep. End of the day for Larson.
How do you know? Did he wreck in pit road again?
No, he's got his.
They gotta replace that toe link. Meanwhile, can we see the battle?
Now
for
the question
lead?
is, will
Oh,
we have,
contact!
Road?
Bell and I think that's Gregson.
Yeah.
We're just gonna look at Larson. Okay.
I told you that
Well-
45 seconds ago, my friend.
Hey, I'm just seeing it now. I'm
Harrison
trying not to
Burton
listen
stayed
to
out.
you.
And now
I had
we
to
have,
mute myself.
now we have an Ally Bank commercial that we don't even get to see him going around the track anymore, or working on Larson's car.
Run around.
I had to turn my headset down. I was getting I was getting some spoilers.
All right, so 5 cars stayed out.
Yeah, I don't know if that's enough. Bell might be in it to win. I don't know who came off pit road first though.
I don't either because they didn't show it.
Fox
We had to
was
get the
too-
Ally Bank commercial.
Fox was too freaking worried about Kyle Larson's toe link.
Oh wow! And then we had to get to Cedric
The general
Finn
chat.
smoking some meat. Smoking some meat.
Just abolish the.
I don't think I get a commentary this week, and that's probably a good thing.
Michael freaking Waltrip. Oh my God.
Language, Wyatt Watson.
What did I say?
I saw you in the chat. That's some language.
Oh yeah. No, for
In
sure.
the chat? What chat?
No, in
The general
in
chat.
general for Slack.
Oh, you're on Slack. I don't waste my time with that.
Well, you-
Trenton too. Good grief. Trenton Worsham, our good colleague. Like, I didn't say it on the live.
still.
Which I don't see why.
Although
we
I
can't.
must say I will
As I
say,
continue to say,
when I heard
He dropped the flag.
he dropped the effing flag.
yeah, he did, and I still say he did it on purpose.
The good news is it's clearly the flag for just him because it's so brightly yellow. It does not look like the regular flag. Like it's a neon yellow flag with a
Harrison
little.
Burton is fifth now. Get
Yeah.
ready for another caution, boys.
Yeah.
He stayed out.
He stayed
Right
out
on
with
that.
these 5.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but-
we
yeah,
just go
but-
back to green. Holy crap! We're back green.
Partially, I might here. Hold
We're
on,
about to go
gonna
back
turn it
green.
down.
No, we're back green.
Oh my goodness!
Talk
Oh, when they
about-
came, but when
Oh
they
my
came,
goodness! Oh wow!
Wow, we're truly doing a
Oh,
flashback on NASCAR. This is flashing back to when we used to miss freaking
Well.
cautions and restarts and stuff.
here we
got
go.
through.
Blaney and Logano on the inside.
Blaney, all kinds out of
Oh,
shape,
my
gets
goodness.
passed on the inside and the
Oh, my
outside.
God, 3 wide.
Oh, contact.
4 wide
Two.
and turn 1, 4 wide and turn
3 by
1.
2, I guess.
Blaney's
Bell.
got something wrong. He is dropping
Oh.
like a stone.
Bell.
Blaney-
Blaney is dropping
Oh.
like a stone.
Oh,
This is a
Oh, my
terrible
goodness,
development for
we're
the 12
wide.
fans.
oh, 4 wide.
Harrison Burton holding tough.
Oh, four
Four
wide
wide.
at North Wilkesboro.
These are good
Wilsonburg
restarts.
holding tough. He's
Oh,
in
there you
freaking
go.
how are
night.
they not wrecking?
They
Maybe
do.
will.
They don't run into anything. Blaney got wrecked.
3 wide,
He just
4
didn't run
wide.
into anything.
Oh my goodness, they
That's
survived. That's
Trying to do
insane.
that Larson line now. Don't look now. Joe Logano's going to win this thing.
I don't know. Bell.
They had the chance there to get the caution and they didn't.
No, Bell's still there, and he's on fresh tires. I will not count out Christopher Bell in this fight because he was sticking with Logano on fresh.
I'm not either. I'm not either. He was my pick.
Here comes Christopher Bell. He is fast and he is coming.
He's
That's
still
what she
behind
said.
him for now.
Shout out NASCAR.
Still behind him for now, but he's turning under him, coming onto the backstretch. Bell is now
Bell's there.
side.
Bell's
are
In the
there.
turn
Y'all are
4 on the bottom.
Very top 5. Where did he come
On the
from?
bottom, Bell runs him up to the wall. He leads that lap, but it's a drag race.
I'll turn it
Oh,
down again.
contact in
Uh-oh.
1 and 2. They bounce off each other. They keep
I want to
digging.
know what happens here.
Logano back to the lead.
Side by side.
Not anymore. Trey doesn't like this when they call it.
Oh my goodness.
There he's back. God, I'm getting
Oh,
seasick
my
watching
goodness.
these shots switch around on the screen.
He's holding on to it here.
And don't look now.
Bell still on the
Watch
inside of
that
Logano.
And freaking
Don't
Bowman.
look now. Watermelon boy getting ready
Oh
to
my-
make a move on both of them.
What?
Contact! Sorry.
This is insane.
This is good.
Oh, what a crossover.
See, when you have tire disparity,
He
good
was
racing
lost
happens.
it.
Yes,
Oh
it
my
does.
gosh.
And when you have tire fall off, good racing happens.
20 to there's no way. There's no way Logano holds on to this.
It's
Be
Joey
careful,
Logano.
my
I would
friend.
not be shocked.
Be
There's
careful,
no
my
way.
friend. Be careful.
Oh, I don't
Be
know why
careful.
Logano gave me. Oh, slide.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bell might burn his
Logano now running the
though.
bottom when he's out front. That's interesting. Logano is taken to the
in turn
bottom.
3 and 4. It makes sense though, unless
Not
you're
when that
talking
big
about 1
bump's
and
right
2.
there coming out of 4. That big bump coming out of 4 messes him up.
No, he's getting off the bump. He's missing the bump.
Chastain trying to
Bowman's
go
up.
high, but Bowman trying to get up there and block him. Chastain and Bowman doing a little
Busher's
paint trading.
moved back up into 12th. What a comeback for him. Can Busher make it into the top 10 and save that prop?
Bowman to third. So 2 cars behind Joey Logano are on fresh tires.
No, I wouldn't say he's to third yet, buddy.
I say Chastain is still in third.
Bowman's
Well,
not
as
in,
I was seeing it, Bowman cleared him.
Yeah, not anymore.
and they're still side by side. Byron's
Now they're
come
side
out
by
to
side
battle
again.
for 5th. Joey
That was
Logano
2
held
car
on.
lengths
Is held
behind
on so
Logano.
far. 15 to go. That is insane.
Bell's right there. Uh-oh, it's time for the Pod's big move of the race.
The Pod's big move of the race. Yeah, no, it's absolutely Logano holding them off there. But it's not over. It's not over. He's got to get higher.
That was the big move of the race? There have been way better moves in this race than that. That was stupid. Bell
What?
getting to the inside, giving a little love tap.
That is not. What was that? That wasn't even a move.
Exactly. I don't even know what. No,
Oh, here we go.
Here we
go with Bell.
Bell trying to go to the high side.
Right
Logano running him all the way up to the
Oh.
fence. Chastain taking
that
advantage to get right up to the back bumper. We've got 3 of them in the battle for the
Chastain's
lead.
still up there too. Whoa, contact.
Y'all are still ahead of me.
Oh, he's going to squeeze him in the wall.
Logano. Yeah,
Almost.
he ran him all the way up to the wall. Logano hanging onto that top spot by half a car.
Oh,
length.
man.
Bell
So,
right there.
if Bell can
Chastain
get
is
by him,
looking for a way to
it's-
get around.
It's
worked.
blouses, but this is Joey's best skill.
Oh,
I mean, you
ah.
got to give Joey a
Yes,
lot
it
of
is.
credit.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
This is his
Yep.
best skill.
He is great at mirror driving.
It's air blocking.
Oh, he tried to take him all the way to the bottom, and Bell wouldn't have
Getting
it. Bell's
behind him.
running him up now.
Oh, here we
Bell
go
runs him
again.
all the way up to the wall. He's got the lead heading out of turn
Can't
2.
get that run off 3 and 4.
Good run off of 3 or 4.
Bell is
Bell.
on the bottom. He runs him up to the wall. Bell in the lead. Chastain trying to take advantage and grab the second spot.
What a move.
Logano held off.
I think
Chastain
Bell's got to
for the
send
second
it.
spot
But
for
here we
now.
go. Oh, Bell to the
But
outside.
Chastain is coming.
Squeeze him up. There we go.
Chastain's on
There
the
we
high
go.
side. Chastain going to clear him going into turn number
Wow.
11 laps to go. Inside.
Wow.
Christopher, I know I'm 30 seconds behind. Oh, contact. This is awesome.
three. Logano hanging on to second place.
It's wrong.
Logano hanging on to second place. Chastain is all
that's
over
the move
him.
Bell had to do.
Meanwhile, Bell has 3 car lengths on him.
Why do you stay
Bell
out?
had to just give him no room.
Bell's got it out to 5 car lengths now. 7 to go.
I think Bell's going to be able to get away.
There need to be a caution for Logano to get any other
Chastain
trans.
is not able to get up next to Logano at this point in time.
Butcher back in the top 10.
Caution might come for the 22 and the 1.
You now have the top 5 cars all
Harvick's
separated
bringing
by
up a
3
good
car
point.
lengths
For
apiece.
whatever reason, Logano's does not want to go all the way up. And
Barry is falling off. Does Barry have a problem?
There's an obscure notice. Kyle Busch still top 10. Reddick is up to 6th. Give us a caution. Reddick could do magical things.
Busher back in the top 10.
I really want to know why Logano is not going all the way up there. That's the one thing he wasn't willing to do.
Not comfortable.
Yeah. He couldn't mirror drive the whole track.
Chase Elliott top 5.
Morgan Bell, Christopher's wife.
Bell
she
looking like
was a pretty good race car driver back in her day.
She was.
I just don't understand why we haven't had intervals all night, but like right now.
I don't either, but there's 3 laps to go now. It doesn't matter. And now we got intervals. That's what you get for asking, my man.
You ask and you shall receive.
Logano almost a second behind. And now we're back to speed again. Whoever's running the graphics is not doing well.
I
Can
will
we
say
throw
this.
up the graphic up top one more time just to see Allgaier in the
Butcher's
pits?
barely going to get his top 10. Probably.
Actually,
Out of nowhere.
Larson's
No.
20. I will say this.
Allgaier is in front of the leader right now.
If we get this kind of racing,
White flag is out.
if we get this racing,
Yeah,
this type of race, I'm now on the side of North Wilkesboro and gets a points race.
that needs a points race like immediately.
Yeah.
Great job,
yet.
Christopher Bell.
Christopher Bell comes out of turn 4 looking at the flag stand. He is your 2025 All-Star race winner.
And that
Logano comes in second. Chastain third. Bowman is Showman is 4th. Chase Elliott rounds out your top 5. William Byron, Tyler Reddick, Kyle freaking Busch. And they just wrote over the thing, so I can't tell you who's. There we go.
Chase Elliott's
9th
top
is
5.
Briscoe, and 10th is Boucher.
Well, thank you for spoiling this end for me, Neff.
You're welcome. Glad I could be there for you.
You're welcome.
Congratulations,
I-
Christopher Bell. You
I
won
still can't believe we had fireworks for the promoter caution.
That is so
That's almost stupider than having Michael Waltrip wave it. Almost.
that is more stupid than Michael Waltrip.
So if you want to hear post-race reaction about 10 minutes from now, head over to the Frontstretch YouTube page, hit the live button. You'll see myself, that grumpy old man, Mr. Neff, and I think Chase Folsom on there to talk about this race real quick for about 15 minutes, and we'll do that when Fox goes off the air. So if you're watching the Fox broadcast with this, just keep watching that, and then tune over. If you go to @Frontstretch, you should be tweeting out the link. Intent, one of the guys we're helping run social this weekend. Thank you.
Larson finished 21st.
But thanks so much,
Wow.
everyone, for tuning in. We'll be back. If we have enough people, we'll be back for the Coke 600. I will not be here. I'm
Dude,
assuming
no,
not.
I'm getting a hold of our peerless leader. We are going to do a racing Christmas watch
Neff,
party.
you can do it.
And
I'm
watch.
not doing it.
Or I am on board. I just got to have somebody teach me how to push the buttons. But we will
I can
do
push the
Monaco,
buttons.
Indy, and the 600.
I can teach
That
how to
would
push
be
the button.
epic.
I can do the buttons, but I'm going to be helping cover in Indy 500. So be sure to tune in for all that as well.
All right.
Yeah,
Bye,
we're gonna do a
everybody.
Racing
Congrats to
Christmas
all
watch
the
party.
Gears people.
Appreciate y'all
Bye.
hanging out. Have a great night. We'll see you next time on the Front Stretch Watch Party.